Hey guys, this isn't anything with like a police editorial or anything, but it is breaking news. It happened earlier today. Actor Alec Baldwin from the new Match Game and what was that, Boss Baby or whatever, Glenn Ross. He's the one who holds up the brass balls and says, "Coffee's for closers." He talks to the one guy and says, "You're nobody." So anyway, he's the guy from Glenn Ross. But Alec Baldwin, 30 Rock, he's on that, was arrested today for punching a guy. Now, Alec Baldwin apparently or allegedly punched a guy in the jaw. His jaw was sore and he had to go to the hospital. And it was over a parking spot. And thank you to CNBC for the pictures of Alec Baldwin coming out of the 10th precinct of the NYPD after having been arrested and booked for assault, punching a guy over a parking spot. Now, I feel for Alec on this one. I mean, I know people say, man, the guy's got a temper. I mean, remember when he pushed the paparazzi against the truck and said, "You're a little girl." Remember when he pushed the other one into the street and the guy said, "You're assaulting me," and he was like, "You're assaulting me. You're assaulting me." Remember that? When he went off on the news lady in the middle of the street and the NYPD had to get between them and push him back. Should I go on and on? I mean, there's so many with this guy. He's got such a temper. Called his little girl, "You rude little pig. You thoughtless, rude little pig." Remember that voicemail that got out? So, I mean, but on this one, I feel for the guy. Apparently, he was waiting on a parking spot and someone swiped it. He got out of his car, walked up and punched the guy in the jaw, allegedly, and had to go to the hospital for a sore jaw. I feel for Alec on that, though. That's one of my freaking pet peeves. I have so many. But that's one of them is when you're waiting on a parking spot and you got your turn signal going and somebody's backing out and they're in front of you as they start going. Somebody comes behind them and swipes in. You just want to get out, walk up and kick their taillight out, right? I mean, that is one of the things that just burns my ass. I want to know if that burns your guys' ass too. What would you do? That's a good question in the comment section below. Here's a question for you. What would you do or what have you done? Someone takes the parking spot that you're sitting and waiting on. What would you do or what have you done when that happens to you? We know what Alec Baldwin would do, and he did it, and he was arrested, and he got booked. But he's a celebrity, so he'll pay $3,500 fine and maybe pay a couple thousand restitution to the guy, and he'll probably write a check or maybe he'll give him a bunch of hundreds. I don't know. What do you guys think? And what is what is that thing between celebrities that get to do shit because they have a lot of money and us who go to jail for 90 days or 6 months because we can't afford to just pay the fine? News now, Ukaipa. News now, Ukaipa.